My official title is the Water Quality Monitoring Lab Intern.
Big Picture Learning's mission is to educate one student at a time in a community of learners.
Today I'm going to be going over search and rescue and search and rescue basics.
Internships are the main focus because we want our students to have that hands-on connection to the real world.
It's given me experience by being in a real-world scenario.
If you keep it that simple, you will always score.
You want the real-world component as well as the academic component to really see if there's depth in the understanding.
What did you do during this process?
I got to actually do the procedure. It's really neat just because I got to actually experience that.
If you don't bring in deeper learning, 21st century skills, critical thinking, problem solving, in the context of each and every student, having real choice, real challenge, time to practice, the right time, all those pieces, without it, we're not going to move the needle.
My name is Alice Sokolova and I intern at AECOM, which is a global civil engineering firm.
Internships are the main focus because we want our students to have that hands-on connection that we can't necessarily provide within the four walls of our classroom.
I'm Nathan Shaw. I'm a senior and I'm 17. The Met's totally different than a traditional public school. I mean, I get bored really, and then through the internship at the Met, I don't ever get bored. I mean, I'm always learning something when I come to my internship. I'm always something new.
Making those connections in the community helps them create a choice beyond their 4 years in high school, college major, career path. So we think that the internships, along with their high school curriculum, is a great partnership.
I know it stings, I'm sorry. Oh, poor baby.
How that leads to deeper learning is the fact that they are alongside professionals. They are able to ask those probing questions.
She's the most cooperative patient we have, just about.
Mm-hmm.
My goals for our interns are to grow them as people. I want to help them realize their potential in the world. And watching them blossom makes me very happy.
She got at it a little bit this weekend. And he said that he wasn't sure if she pulled any out. It doesn't look like she pulled any out, but it's a little swollen.
Yeah, she was fine.
Fine.
Our internship program is trained exactly like any entry-level employee. They get the same skill sheets for training, and the interns actually become an integral part of the practice.
A beautiful girl.
We work with the mentors as far as helping the mentor and the student develop their LTI project, which is a Learning Through Internship project. The students have to prove to me that they're meeting the learning goals. They have to prove to me that it's authentic and real-world learning. They have to prove to me that they're doing research behind their internship. So there's several factors that I check for and I ask when I visit their internship. Well, the growth that they're taking out of the dog, have any of your dogs had that same growth?
No. I actually don't know. Dr. Marvel, where is the growth on the beagle?
On the thorax, on the chest.
Alrighty. No, my dogs don't have them. They're still young.
They're great hands. Once they get trained, they just jump right in and do whatever needs to be done.
I had to help pre the dog, hold the dog for the catheter, and then I monitored it in the surgery while assisting the doctor. We use a little bit of every subject through the internship. We use science to find out what chemicals we need, what the chemical does, like atropine. It speeds up the heart rate, so if the dog is low heart rate, we give them atropine. We use math to find out how much chemicals or solutions we have to use on the dog to make sure it's not too much or too little. If we give it too much, it could kill the dog. If we give it too little, it could not do anything.
When you redo the blood pressure, it stopped working.
Mm-hmm. The teachers actually let you incorporate science from your internship into your class to get extra credit. So I did a paper on how much medicine the dog needed and what the medicine did to the body and how the body reacts to it.
It's pretty monumental, actually, I think, for a lot of them. They get to see that it's not just all fuzzy puppies and kittens.
It's given me real world experience by being in a real world scenario, real clients, real situations with animals. So everything is really preparing me for actually working in a vet.
It increased his confidence level and his ability to share and articulate like what he's doing every day. And I think that's going to be a skill that he's going to take with him.
Everybody kind of likes working with you, so you fit in really well.
Thank you. Is it just because I bring food?
Well, that helps. You know, it keeps the natives quiet.
We have a combination of career and technical education, social emotional learning, deeper learning, which is the 21st century skills, as well as social emotional, tied to academics to engage students.
My official title is the Water Quality Monitoring Lab Intern.
What would you do differently?
Work harder in school.
There are a lot of skills that are the deeper learning skills that shouldn't be pulled apart, and the academics should not be pulled apart as well. Everything should flow as a whole because you're a whole student.
Today I'm going to be going over search and rescue and search and rescue basics.
Tuesday and Thursday is all about internships. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is all about the academic. It's about the rigor in the classroom. Out of this list, narrative, expository, persuasive, descriptive, which one fits that category?
Expository?
Yes, it's expository. Okay, remember. The rubrics are the basis or the expectations of the class. And we really look at what the outcome should look like, so backwards planning, and then unpacking the standards. Lead hook, thesis statement, transition.
There's a learning plan, and your learning is managed, and people at the school level know you and your families well and know your interests and needs, and bringing those pieces in. I think that those are the ways that the system needs to operate in order to get to deeper learning.
I want you to get out a regular piece of paper for your Cornell notes. Taking notes on Nathan's exhibition, and just put proper heading and title it English. At the end of the semester, they present their LTI project during the exhibition. And during the exhibition, they invite their mentor, their parents, people in the community to see what they have been doing at their internship for that semester.
One of the nice things about the internships is you wouldn't have that type of experience in a normal traditional high school. So that has helped him grow a lot and helped him decide what he'd like to do further on in life.
Alrighty, so I'm Nathan Shaw, and this is finally the last senior high school exhibition. So I put this warning because I know there's some sensitive people in here to like blood and stuff. So if you're very sensitive, you might not want to look at these pictures. So this is the day one picture. This is after we cleaned it. I didn't get a picture beforehand because it was disgusting.
Is that all the way to the bone?
Yep, this is a tendon right here, and then that's the bone. So it's pretty gruesome, and the cat was obviously in pain. That's why I wasn't letting the owner get near it. They drained the rest of this because you can see it's swollen. There was pus underneath it, so they had to drain it, and then they just pinched it together, and then they sutured it.
What did you do during this process?
I got to actually do the procedure. They were watching over me, making sure I was doing everything right. And it was really neat just because I got to actually experience that.
I know that student, I know their learning style, I know what they're capable of. I know what they have been doing all year. You know, I know how hard they've worked at their internship. I know how passionate it is. I've talked to their mentor. I've talked to their teachers. I've seen their work, you know, so those are factors that I use when I am assessing my students.
What I've learned throughout the 4 years, get it done. You know, you may not like it, but you got to do it in the end. I do a lot the same. I mean, I had fun through high school. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to make it enjoyable.
It's about practice, and that the practical side is very powerful and very important, that the hands-on side, that grasping precedes language, and that in order to understand the world, you have to get your hands dirty and hold it. Have the ability to challenge yourself, to make mistakes, to do things at the right time, and to surround yourself by people and texts you can learn from.